Well, hello everybody. So, this is going to be kind of a hodgepodge video tonight, but at least it's a video. Oh my gosh. So, I couldn't sleep today. I had to work last night, couldn't sleep today. I got like 2 hours of sleep. And the lady at the local yarn shop were friends. And she had got these two new books, and she posted them on Instagram under the business page. Like, I want them, I want them. So I quickly sent her a text. It's like, will you please send me a copy? Because I thought there was only one. She goes, well, what one? Because there's two. No. It's like one of each. Of course, right? Russ can't be happy with just, the basic, We have to have the full entourage. So I told her I want one of each. And I'd be in this weekend to pick it up. And so I got me and coworkers went out to breakfast this morning, and got home. I chilled a little bit, and I went and laid down. I slept for 2 hours. Then I was wide awake. Like, oh my gosh, really? So anyhow, it's like, okay, I can't sleep. I might as well go get these two books, because I'm not going to feel like doing it tomorrow, because tomorrow Kevin's nephew's getting married, like at 3 in the afternoon. Then we have the reception afterwards. So it's like, I'm not going to be able to. Today was it. And I promised her I would be in this weekend. So it's like, so I get out of bed, I get dressed, I drive to the yarn shop, and I got my books. So here's the first one. Here's the first one. There's the title. Disney's Tim Burton, The Nightmare Before Christmas. It's the official knitting guide to Halloween Town and Christmas Town. And, like I was saying at the beginning, Russ, it's either Russ is all in or Russ ain't doing it. I found the sampler throw. Look at that. I got to be careful so I don't, because it's a book. I can't show the pattern, but I can show the picture. And I can show the title of the book. So you have, of course, it's charts. So I can't show you the pictures. So it's like, heck yeah, you make 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You make 16 squares. But I might duplicate some squares or double the squares just to make a bigger blanket. Well, anyhow, getting back on track here. So I'm reading, for one, it's color work, which doesn't bother me. But I start reading the instructions. These are done double knit. Oh my God. No, not double knit. I've not done double knit in forever. We're talking like 20 years or better. Probably longer than that, since I've actually double knit, where you actually have to, there is a cast on for double knit. And it's so if you don't do it, if you don't double knit right, you're going to have two pieces of fabric. They're not going to be connected. And typically, um, sometimes it's a reverse and sometimes it's not. But anyhow, double knit. So I'm gonna um, I'm gonna copy my pattern out of the book, and I'm going to troll through my yarn. I'm not buying. I'm for this project. I am not going to buy any yarn. No. This the I shouldn't say I'm not. The only way I'm going to buy yarn for this blanket project is if I don't have it. It's like, I would almost bet I have it. But the yarn that I want to use is Stylecraft Special DK. I have like 500 skeins of it in my totes. I know that for a fact. So I just and each skein of that is like right around 309 yards per skein. So as long as I have two of the same color, I can do the project. Which I know I do. I know I do. Um, so if I run out of a color, I'll have to order some. But I'm going to do as much out of my stash as I can for this blanket, and this will be a project for next year. This is not a project for this year. This is I'm next year. I've got too much right now. Um, I'm on deadlines, and I don't know if I'm going to make it, but I'm trying. But whether I make the deadlines or not, I still love you guys. I still love you guys. But there is some other. There is some really neat. Um, I wish I could show some of these. This right here, that sweater is just amazing. I really like that sweater. No, I'm not going to fit into it, even if I made the larger size. But I could make it for my grandson. Yep, yep, yep. Um, but there's just some neat and oh my gosh, this little guy right here. Okay, I got to. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Okay, there we go. Look at that little green guy. I want to make him too. But like I said, the anything that I set out, I'm going to. It's projects for next year. But that book is just full of awesome patterns. And now the second book is knitting in national parks. knitting the national parks. It's all hats. This entire book is hats. Look at this hat right there with the bear. Is that not adorable? I think it's adorable. And I want to knit that. I do. Um, let's see here. Now, this is a cute hat. That's a cute hat. With the fence and the fields, that is an adorable hat. Might have to do it. But there's just some really fun hats in here. And trying to find, it'd be nice if they just had one page of all the different hats without having to flip through all these pages. Because I cannot find the bear. I know it's in here because I saw it. This is a cute hat. It's called the Great Basin. That is called the Great Basin. That is a neat hat. And I would not have to buy any yarn. I can get yarn from my stash. This is a cute hat. I didn't see this one. This is called Yellowstone. Look at the beautiful colors. And the hat is inspired by that picture. So it does show you, picture that inspired the hat. I was hoping, I really wanted to find the bear hat. Because that bear hat is just so adorable. And then here, this is another good one. The Great Sand Dunes. But there's 63, a total of 63 hats in this book. And it was $35. The Disney book was, I think, $30. And I paid full price for these. I bought it with my own money. Oh, this book is $40. So $75 in 2 books. But there's a lot of patterns. There's over 100 patterns. Easy. Well, then, this caught my eye. This is just beautiful, though. Look at that. And that right there is showing true color. And you see all those little nebs? All those little nebs? Okay, this is called Barocco Summer Sesame. It's made by Barocco. It's 47 cotton, 44 acrylic, 9% nylon. They consider it a 4-weight, but that's only because of the nibs. But there's no way that's a 4-weight. I'm sorry. That is not a 4-weight. It's between a 2 and a 3 at best. But that don't bother. It's going to bother my hands. But I love thin yarn. So they want you to use a size 6 or 7 knitting needle. They want you to use a size 7 crochet hook. The color is 5249. It does have a die lot of 4731. It's made in Italy, so it was very pricey. It's machine wash, cold, lay flat to dry. Oh, it doesn't. Yeah, 5249. It doesn't have a color. But I thought that was so pretty. And I do have I did buy this for an actual project. So I got to get I'm going to get my book out. Have a book. I'm going to write in it, and I'm going to put the patterns that I want, especially this one, because I bought that yarn for a specific. I want to make a shawl. I want to make a shawl out of that yarn. I got 4 of them. I don't know. Did I say how many yards? I don't know if I said how many yards. Um, hmm. It's 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 295 yards, 270 meters. So 295, I got 4, almost 1,200 yards, 1,100 and some odd yards. And it feels so nice. It feels so nice because it's cotton acrylic nylon. This would be more for like a summer shawl, fall, summer, spring, summer. Something you want to put on to go to the beach. And she had these, and I just had to have them. These are stitch. These are stitch stoppers. They go on the end of your knitting needle, but they are ladybugs. Look at that, and they go from a size 2 needle all the way up to an 11. So all ranges. They were $9. And yes, I could have got this stuff cheaper online and had it shipped to me. But, you know, for the most part, I do. But I also have to support my local yarn shop. Uh, so I gave her a little bit of love today. But those are just adorable. Little ladybugs. Mm. Oh my gosh. They are so cute. And there's a little hole. It's supposed to accommodate up to a size 11. But we'll see. We shall see. And she had this in her clearance bin because they don't make this. I don't know if it's the color they don't make anymore or if it's the brand. But it's from Cascade Yarns, but it's called Anthem Cords. And look how pretty that is. To me, this is a fall yarn. To me, this is a fall yarn. And it's soft. It's a nice yarn. But let's read. It's 100% acrylic. It's 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, 186 yards, 170 meters. They want you to use the size 8 crochet hook or knitting needle. Machine wash, warm, tumble dry. Made in India. Let's see. The color number is 306. And there is no color name. Just a number. And so 186 yards for one. Well, I got 8. Now the dye lots aren't. I don't think the dye lots are going to be the same, but that's okay because I got this for a specific project. I know I know them are bad words for Russ. Russ typically does not buy yarn for certain projects. Russ buys yarn because Russ likes yarn. And I'll figure out what to do. I'll figure out what to do with it later. Hence why I have 100 totes of yarn, right? But it was just, 2 books, a little stitch stoppers, and some yarn. Kind of rounded it out. And then she hands me this box and she's like, I'm returning this to you. Because when she first opened up the store, I was there every day. Every day. After work I was there. After work I was there. Um and she was just getting going. She didn't have a whole lot of stuff. She didn't have a whole lot of yarn to start with. Um and her window, because she actually has a showcase window, was bare. So I thought, I have a couple of balls of yarn that she might like to use in the window. So she's been she's been using them, which did bother me one bit because I didn't miss it. And she's been open, oh goodness. She's been open several years. But anyhow, she gave it back and she's like, the baby likes to mess with them. So I'm returning them before they get ruined. It's like June. A baby can't hurt it. And if they did, oh well, it's yarn. But look at this. And she put a couple of knitting needles down inside, and it is a. I made this ball myself, and it's a center. It's a center pull. It's a center pull. And somebody had asked me, and I'm still going to do it because they wanted to know how to make their own center pull ball. And so this is a center pull ball that I made. And this is the one that she said had yarn barf, which there's a little bit. It's just that the baby was just pulling off where it was wound. It's none of the yarn is hurt. None of the yarn's hurt. But I had this one special dyed, and it too is a center pull. The center pull too. And this is so soft, but both of these are 100% wool. I love the smell. It smells like her shop. It smells like her yarn shop, and I just love it. But this is so soft. I had this special dye. Yep, I had that special dye, and both of these are around 5 pounds. Both of them are around 5 pounds. But that is my little. That was my little adventure for today. And I know I didn't have any knitting or crochet today, but anyhow, I love you guys. And I know I've been scarce, but things will get better. but I love you. And I will see you on my next video. Okay? Bye.